Some of you endured a season where every door closed. You prayed, fasted, gave, wept, yet heaven remained silent. You thought God forgot. You believed maybe you missed your chance. But the silence wasn't rejection, it was inspection. It was the last test. God was examining your roots, not your fruits. Would you still love Him if the blessings stopped? Would you still believe when nothing aligned? Would you still trust Him when the plan collapsed? And because you did, because you remained when others quit, because you chose holiness instead of compromise, heaven now speaks over your life. You passed. Don't you see? Not everyone survived what you endured. Some lost their minds under half the pressure you carried. Some cursed God after just one night of pain. But you kept walking. You kept praying. You kept believing when the doctor said no. You kept worshiping when they walked out. You kept giving when the bills piled up. You passed the test that broke others. You lifted the cross others dropped. You stayed on your knees when the world told you to rise in rebellion. You stayed faithful when faithfulness felt unfair. You passed the exam not written on paper, but carved into the soil of your soul. And now listen, because when God says you passed, He doesn't just pat you on the back and move on, no. When God says you passed, He unlocks doors that were shut. He removes those who tried to bury you. He releases promotion, increase, favor, and restoration. You see, you've been pleading for God to bless you, but now the blessing isn't a request, it's a result. You don't need to beg for what's already been approved. The verdict is in. And God says, "Well done, my faithful servant."